Oh shit. Oh, that's a lot better. I got new lace fit LED headlights. Yeah, brake light keeps coming on. I'm trying to figure that one out. I don't get it. But I am going to go get some more diesel. This thing is running a lot better. I just got it started just now, and I think I need to go and let my wife's hatch down before I kill that battery. One thing after another, after another, after another. We just went all the way up to Sheridan, Arkansas and came back. Let's see here. Yep, that's exactly what it is. Let's see, is that gonna get it to go off? It latched. Let's see here. Come on. There's like 14 seconds before it goes out. Shouldn't take that long. What's open? Something has got to be. Oh, no, there it goes. Maybe hers is longer than 14 seconds. I know 6.0 takes 14 seconds. 7.3 is anywhere between 12 and 14 seconds. So hers may be a little bit longer. But I worked today. Then we went all the way up to Sheridan. I will be making a video on what I end up installing for what we went up to Sheridan to get. I'm super excited about it. Look at that. These headlights are so bright you can't even see the fog lights. Oh, wait. Wait, what? Why? Okay, that's weird. That's really weird. So, are the fog lights not coming on at all? Because when I pull my fog lights back, there we go. Okay, so there are my fog lights. That's confusing. So the fog lights are not coming on because when I pull back on them, it shows that the brights are on. That makes no sense because that's bright. That's not bright. I'm confused. Let's see here. Are the fogs even turning on or no? Nope. So, got some sort of wiring issue there, or that, or the lace fits are causing it. I don't know. I'm not really all that worried about it. I mean, hell, the headlights are bright enough. And if I have to, I can wire up the fog lights differently to get it to work. And I also have my new phone in. So, I mean, today has been bittersweet. We'll put it that way. Today has been bittersweet. You know, there's a lot of reasons why it's been bitter. There's a lot of reasons it's been sweet. You know, today was my 4-day work week, so I didn't have to work. I don't work tomorrow, which is Friday, which, by the way, tomorrow makes me having this truck for 3 weeks, I believe. I'll have to go back and look at my video and see how long I've had it. I know my last video, or the one before that, I mentioned that I've had it for like 2 or 3 weeks. I know I haven't had it for a month yet. That much I do know. But yeah, this truck idles a billion times better. It's just hot as balls right now. It just got dark. So I gotta wait for some airflow to come around here to clear up this windshield. But so far, I am really liking these headlights. And that was a nice smooth shift. But I'm gonna go this way because we've had some really bad storms, and that road going the other direction is washed out. Oh yeah, that looks really good. Look at that. Oh yeah. As long as this windshield clears up, that'll be much nicer. But I'm gonna get on off of here, see how this thing shifts. If it's doing about the same and it's sluggish and everything, I'm just not gonna make another video until I have some sort of improvement. But I was reading an article where it said that after 5 or 10 minutes of idling, it exits something called safe mode. But you can also take your truck to a dealership and get the PCM flashed. I don't know. I'll have to look a little further into that. But for now, let me drive this truck and I'll update you guys later. Alright guys, so I went to town, came back. It's been sluggish. I noticed when I put my foot in it, I guess it kind of unsticks that valve, or that injector that's sticking, because it was a little sluggish-ish. But now, watch this. The only thing that tells me, well, I missed that turn, didn't I? Well, I'll go all the way down. I'm on the straight stretch, but it's like almost 11 o'clock at night, so I'm not gonna be, there's no one through here except for all the way down here, and I'm sure me being way up here, I'm not disturbing anyone's rest, but I'm not gonna come flying through here. It's Thursday. Some people do work tomorrow, so I'm not trying to be an asshole. I'm not trying to be that asshole, you know. But I mean, like I said, I noticed that the whole way there it was sluggish. It started getting a little bit better, but you know, then there was on the way back, it was still, you know, it had its hiccups. Didn't really want to, you know, giddy up and go, so to speak. But then about, I don't know, 3/4 of the way back home from town, you know, after I stopped seeing headlights every 5 seconds, I was like, you know what, there's no one around. Let me get on it and see what happens. You know, it hesitated quite a bit. You know, it didn't want to open up and let those ponies run. Then I went up to my old family church. I adjusted my headlights because the driver's side was a little bit too high and the passenger side was a little bit too low, so I kind of dialed them in a little bit. And so after I left the church, I came down the road. And after I came down the road, I got it all squared away, and, you know, I started recording, and well, that's where you guys come in. You know, that's when I started showing you guys, hey, look at this, you know. I step on the gas, and there's no gas on a diesel. But, yeah, I step on the accelerator, and the thing wants to fly. Once I get a decent ways away from that house there, because I did see a light on over there, then I'm going to open it up. I mean, I'm not trying to get up to 60, 70, 80 miles an hour at darn near 11 o'clock at night on a wet gravel road. I'm crazy, but I'm not insane. Alright, here we go. See, it wants to open up and go. And that's all I'm doing. Because even though these headlights are great, I don't need a freaking deer to decide to come jump out in front of me. And I don't know if that's headlights coming or if that's that night light up there at that hunting club. There's a hunting club right here that I pass every time I come down this straight stretch. And so I think that's that headlight, or that night light that sits in front of the hunting club. But I mean, I step on the accelerator, it wants to go. So honestly, I believe I have a severely sticky injector. I might have more than one sticky injector, but I know I have one severely sticky injector. And like I said, it hasn't even been 1 week since I changed the oil. Like when I changed the oil, the last video I made was of me running out of fuel. That was days ago. And I just put diesel in here. So this counts as day one. I said I'm going to give it 2 weeks, 2 to 2.5 weeks. And if it doesn't seem to improve, then I'll buy a new injector. But I mean, as you see, I mean, it wants to go. Whereas earlier when I put my foot in it, it didn't want to go anywhere. So it's all that built up varnish and gunk and crap just, you know, that was in the old oil. And I've got to let this new oil with the stiction eliminator just, you know, flow through here for quite a bit. You know, I was reading a couple of articles of people that did this, and they said you're not going to get a miracle in the first 50 or 100 miles, sometimes not even 200 miles. A lot of people say you got to wait the whole duration of the oil, so about 2,000 to 3,000 miles with that oil. Change your oil, and then, you know, of course, add more stiction eliminator depending on the severity of the stiction. Now, I know when I get to 3,000 miles, that will be well over 2.5 weeks. You know, I'm not a truck driver, so what I need to do is just drive it as often as I possibly can without running out of fuel. I do have the fuel level, the fuel sending unit. I do have that coming, so I'm excited about that. And what I went to Sheridan for was I got a newer style bumper. It come off of an 08 F2 or 350, the guy is doing a custom bed, so he had no use for his trailer, or not trailer, the bumper. As a matter of fact, I'll show you guys in the bed of the truck what it looks like. It literally looks like the one on the back of my 7.3. There it is right there. Actually, let me see if I can flip this thing over. Jeez. Now let's go to the other side and look at it. That exhaust is choppy again. I don't like that. But yeah, that's the exact same rear bumper that's on my 7.3. So, and the guy was nice enough to leave the screws for the license plate in there. That was nice of him. But, I don't want this black on here. That's the thing. So what I'm going to end up doing is, well, my wife said that she wanted to take a crack at taking the paint off. So I'm going to let her have a try at it. If it doesn't work, I'm just going to put some paint thinner on it, let it sit, and then it should just wipe right off. Whatever's left on it, you just take your sander and sand it off. And then, of course, you go up in numbers. That way you can buff it back out, because I'm wanting this to be chrome, because the theme of this truck is going to be black with white trim or accents, but I want the bumper front and rear to be chrome, just like on the 7.3 over there. The front and rear bumper is chrome and the trim on the top is black. So I could do the trim on top of these white. That would be pretty cool. But like I said, I just need to keep driving this truck, you know, and I just need to put my foot in it every now and then and see if that helps it. And if so, I'm sure the more I unstick the valve, it's either gonna remain, you know, it's gonna loosen up and get better and better, or I'll just end up replacing it. But I'll get some daytime, I'll make a daytime video either tomorrow, Saturday or Sunday. I have 3 days off. I'm so excited about that. So I'll make a video so you guys can see my new headlight housings. They look really great. I hope the video quality on this phone is a lot better than it has been, because I like the quality of my old new phone. And then, of course, I ended up being stupid and leaving it in the hood of my this truck right here. And when I closed the hood, I broke the screen. I'll look in to see how easy it is to change the screen out. If it's complicated, then I'm not going to do it. But it would be nice to have that phone fixed. And I could possibly either sell it or use it as a backup. But anyway, guys, stay tuned for more. Later, Gators.